Right, we are live. Good morning, traders and investors. Welcome to the Before the Bell edition. Once again, we're going to go over a short market recap, today's biggest market movers, today's events, and also daily watch lists. Also, a couple of earnings. So let's just start with the market. Yesterday's stock market closed at, check something here, it closed at 6,846. It closed in the negative. Nasdaq also in the negative with minus 26%. Also, let me check something. Something is not right. Let's go right here and put these in. So what we're currently watching for is a most likely a pullback for today also. Although I can see here a positive 0.05% currently on the futures, but I would be cautious. Nasdaq also in the red. I would guess that we're going to test the 21 moving day moving average today, even the 50-day moving average, which would be just perfect. We need this pullback. We need a relaxation for the entire week for the markets in order to have the next leg up higher into year end. Now, if you're playing the Dow Jones Industrials pointing a little bit higher today, also Russell 2000 pointing a little bit higher today, expecting those rate cuts. Now, on bonds, on the other hand, TLT here, Tender Love and Care, not really. It's clearly in the downward move currently. They kind of jumped back up, so I can see in the pre-market it has retracted all of its losses, which is kind of bullish for bonds, but I would just be cautious here. So selling puts underneath the moving average, not underneath the expected move, not that good of an idea yet. Let the market open, let the market do its thing. Decide then. I would even expect to see what the Fed does, because you could also do this. Just take a look at last time it had a run. You have enough time. If you see one green day, add then sell a couple of puts underneath the expected move, and then you can move forward. I can also buy the TLT and hold it. This is not a bad zone here, especially down here. We have enough support for the TLTs for the entire bond market. Now let's take a look at the wicks, because I warned you yesterday that this is looking to open higher. Now I would still expect the VIX to go higher. I still expect volatility to persist here. Also the dollar, like the bonds, trying to break out here. Watch out for the dollar. I'm expecting a 100-ish reach for the dollar. So if you want to trade a little bit of Forex, this could be a good time to do that. Oil, on the other hand, bouncing around here. I wanted to add another strangle, but I'm waiting to see what oil does today, and maybe add another strangle. Up on my previous strangle, 700 something bucks. That's pretty good. Natural gas closed my vertical on natural gas, brought in some money there, and opened up a strangle on natural gas. Maybe this is not the best setup for a strangle, but it has a high IV. So if the volatility would be crushed there, we're going to make profit fast on that trade. Gold now, be careful with gold. It's in an uptrend. If you want to sell some naked puts, I'll be cautious there. I'm expecting gold to break out here. Also silver doing the same thing. I'm pretty bearish actually on silver, but the trade is just working against me. I don't know what silver wants to do here. Kind of looks that it wants to go higher, maybe with Jerome. This is actually what plays into the entire narrative. Bonds are down, silver and gold is up, although the Fed is cutting rates. So pretty interesting setup here for metals. Bitcoin, on the other hand, pulled back once again, which is pretty good for my covered call here. And also Ethereum had a pullback yesterday, and I think it's going to hit this 200-day moving average, bounce off of it, or actually the 21-day moving average, because everything is now reversed. It has a lot of support underneath of it, but it's kind of getting now in the 50-ish RSI, which is bullish. So it could go either ways. Maybe sell a strangle here on Ethereum. Wouldn't be that bad of an idea. Now let's go to today's events, because we have the JOLTS report, coming out, and we have jobs opening. Actually, it's both the same thing. So jobs opening report come out today, which is going to move the markets in one way or another. Be very, very careful with trading today. And that's pretty much it for today's events. Tomorrow we have a really big day. I wouldn't trade tomorrow. I will not trade tomorrow. It's an extremely dangerous day. Now, on the earnings side, we have before the bell, we have AutoZone reporting their earnings. PE is 226 on this one. They're basically selling auto parts. So I don't know what to say. I would stay away from it. Also, GameStop reporting earnings today after the bell. What is this company? Oh, Casey's. Casey's reporting. Casey's General Store reporting earnings. They really interesting to see what the consumer does there. So we're going to keep an eye on the markets. Now, I don't have any trades for you today. I would stay put and let's just wait, except in that gas trade, maybe a strangle there. Everything else, I would just wait. Tomorrow we have a couple of earning report, Oracle, Adobe. Be careful with them because we're also going to have the Fed meeting. So just be careful. Try to have some buying power for the end of this week. I think we're going to have really good opportunities. Okay, with this being said, I'm going to cut this short. I have 2 meetings today, so I have to leave. I also posted this video earlier. Stay safe out there. Catch you tomorrow on OBM, and I build and protect wealth right here at wealthdome.